ones! Guess what? You graduated to grade 7 and I came with you. Welcome back to art class. We have a guest with us. You might miss her. Her name is Mrs. Corver. Yay! Give her a cheer. Great, you can stop cheering. First thing we need to do is become safe for art time. This is my smock. I'm going to put on my smock. It's a little dirty because I've been using it for pottery. Indeed, so it is not the cleanest thing in the world, but this is fine. It's just going to get painted on. So you need to put on your paint smocks that you hopefully brought with you because you were prepared for school and paid attention to your homework reminders. All right, so we're gonna step up to this beautiful little easel. This is the canvas that we are going to be using. You have bigger than last year canvases. It's very exciting. You've gotten older, your hands have grown bigger, you're not as good with the fine, tiny canvases. Just kidding, you're great. All right, so here we are. That's what we're going to make today. Can you see that, Mrs. Corver? Yeah, so guys, we're gonna figure this out together. It's very exciting. We're gonna paint a tree. It's a little more difficult than last year's tree. Last year you had a gray background with a white tree where you basically just went and added some dots. Then you tried to add words. That was very exciting. This year, we are having no words, but we're gonna add little snowflakes. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our colors. I have a whole bunch of selection of acrylic paints. Side note, acrylic paints will stain your clothes. This is why we brought in our safety tops. So we're for sure gonna need some red, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of green, and some white. Now I'm going to allow you to use your creative brain and make the color, like the ornaments on your tree, whichever color you like. Okay, but we're gonna go with the other colors staying the same as the picture, just so that it is simple. Good plan? Excellent. All right. So the first thing we're gonna do before we start figuring out our colors is we are going to take an oath. Now I went to paint night in September and they made all of us do this, so you must do this. Take one hand and place it on your canvas. Repeat after me. I solemnly swear to embrace my artistic side, whatever amount of artistic side that is. I shall embrace and do my best. Good work. And have a growth mindset towards my art. The end. Exceptional work. Well done, young ones. Let us paint. So, colors. First thing, we need some red. So we're probably gonna use a lot of red. So I'm just gonna go like that for now. It definitely makes that sound, okay? The next thing we're gonna need is some white, because if you notice in our little picture, we got a little bit of pink right there. So we're gonna have some lighter there, so I'm gonna have some white. Now this background red, I'm probably gonna mix some white in with it so it's not like as harsh as that. Maybe make it look a little softer. Don't know if that's a thing, but it is now, because I said it is. Good, excellent. All right, so here's my white. Maybe that's too much. Oh, that's okay. I'll put it back in the bottle after. We're gonna need a little bit of yellow. We'll put that in here because it looks like someone else. Oh, already used yellow. That's probably good. And we need green. This green doesn't have a spout. So, oh, I can open it. Oh yeah, good. Otherwise I'd need Mrs. Corver's muscles. She's very strong. She's especially good. What are you doing there? Oh, she's especially good at chopping stuff. I don't know if we ever told you the story of when we first met. Do you want to tell that story or do you want to remain silent?
Oh, I can tell that story.
How about you do that?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. So maybe I will first tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with like the background pink right there. Okay, so one thing I want you to notice is if you look at the picture, there's less red over there and more red over there. Because when you do a painting on a canvas, you want everything slightly off-centered. Does that make sense? Yes, it makes sense to Mrs. Corver and hopefully to you too. So we're gonna make our pink color. So while I make the pink color, Mrs. Corver will watch and tell a story of how we met. She's gonna make it really exciting and just add some extra facts.
And you'll have to discern which is all true and which is not true.
Indeed, indeed.
So, there was one year, Mrs. Foley and I were working at a camp together. We didn't know each other at this point.
No.
And I was confined in the kitchen.
Yeah, you were.
The only place they let me be.
It's true.
And
Oh, I shouldn't tell them these things are true.
oh, right.
Guessing.
That part's true. No, you know, just a hint. And so I was really only allowed to do the very basic things, like making giant pans of Rice Krispie squares and chopping all the things.
Oh my, yes.
So,
you were very good at that.
I have hands that a lot of times when people see me, they look like this, and so they're just good for chopping. And so there was one day when Mrs. Foley was coming through the line to get some food, and there I was, standing in the kitchen, chopping away mountains and mountains of vegetables.
Carrots especially.
Yes.
Lots of carrots.
And from that moment on, we knew that we would be friends based on the fact that Mrs. Foley likes healthy food and I like chopping
And she would
vegetables.
prepare all of the healthy food for me to eat.
It was
whilst
wonderful.
At summer camp.
Yes.
So guys, look at this. We're getting some pink.
Yay!
Now when you mix colors, you need to mix red and white to get pink. Did you know that? I'm sure you did. And I'm sure Jack just said yes. Right, Jack? I hope you did. I think I could have probably just added the red to my white and then put more white. But you know, this is fine. We're learning new things. That can be your life tip. That's probably light enough. I'll probably just add some white into it. Okay, so guys, here's the real test. Do I remember how to paint? I don't know.
Yes.
What do you think?
I think you'll be good.
It's been a while. It's been a while. All right, so we're gonna try and make this happen. There we go. This is safe, right? I'm not gonna wreck anything. So, a little circle. This is like the brightness around the star. We're gonna start with that. Deep breath. Also, look at how I'm holding this. Some of you like to do this. You hold it and you're like, meh. No, we hold it up and down, like this. Good? Excellent. Skills, students, skills. There we go. Oh yeah, it's a pretty color. It's maybe very rosish, but that's all right. I'll add some white to it. So you're gonna do like a circle. Side note, if you make a mistake, you can let the acrylic dry, and paint over top of it. I learned that when I went to paint night also. And it's kind of cool if you like, don't make it look like a perfect circle. Okay, that's probably good for now. Maybe I'll go a little more there, just a little bit out like that. And I'm gonna add some white to give it some texture. Do you see how I'm lightening this? Maybe, I don't know, what do you think? Is that okay?
Yep.
Oh yeah, don't worry, we're just gonna create as best we can. We might mess things up, that is fine. We'll fix it later. Or just add more colors.
I think that works.
I think so. Maybe I need paper towels. Do you mind grabbing
No,
some?
I don't mind at all.
You just go for a walk
Yeah.
to the sink. You
Ooh,
can
look.
show off the classroom.
Christmas things. Who are you people? Hopefully you wash your hands. Take these when you need to use the washroom.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, colored paper. How nice.
You are wonderful. Thank you, Mrs. Corver. You are the best.
Oh, this is super fun.
It's nice to have you in grade 7 with us.
Yay!
Oh yeah. Some of your students are saying hi and so happy to hear your voice.
Oh.
What other stories do we have to tell them? I don't know. Baby Corver is coming.
Baby Corver is kicking right
Oh,
now.
Baby Corver is kicking.
Yes.
Wow, have you thought of names yet?
A few, but I'm just really not quite sure.
Indeed, because I'm sure when you're thinking of names, you get student faces in your mind.
Oh, yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yep, student
Far too
faces.
many.
Lots of wonderful faces of students.
Yeah.
I wonder which name you will choose, or which student you will choose to name your child after.
I know. Hopefully someone that is extra nice to me these days.
Yes, opens the door for you,
Mhm.
carries your recess snack.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Especially when I'm on supervision on Thursdays.
Exactly. They
Yeah.
come and bring you a Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the best. Oh, we both worked at Starbucks.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, hey guys, how's this looking? Does it look lighter? I
Mhm.
hope so. I don't know. Well, you know, we'll figure it out. It will be what it's going to be. So, I think that's better. All right. Now, that is going to be where the top of my tree is. I'm going to mix my red next. So I think what I might do is take that red and add some white. It's probably a good
Mhm.
plan. I think that's exactly what I should be doing. Maybe I should have just put red in the white, and I don't know. I think I did not have the best process of this, but this is okay. We are learning.
Well, that's a nice shade.
That's pretty good, right? It's not
Mhm.
quite as bright. It's just a little lighter. Yes, here we go. Here we go. This also might be too much paint, but we can probably save it in a container, maybe put some saran wrap on it. I don't know, or maybe not. We'll see.
That could work.
There we go. Now, I probably want to use a bigger brush because I have a lot of space. So I will use this brush, and I will, it's okay if there's a little bit of pink because it's all gonna like blend together. Mrs. Corver, do you paint paintings?
I have painted at home, but I haven't painted in a really long time.
Yeah.
But I have some ideas for my
baby room.
Baby room, yes.
Oh, are you going to make art for your child?
Yes.
Oh, that's a great idea. What are you going to make?
I'm quite excited. Well, now that we know that we're having a boy, we actually had this handmade cutting board that broke in half, like lengthwise, which was really sad.
It's very sad.
But I'm going to paint on those to make little like wooden background paintings and maybe make some like animals or something on them, like whales. Easy painting animals.
Yes, easy painting is key.
Yeah.
Okay, back to painting. Here we are. So notice on my little sample how it looks like it's going in a circle around it, right? Because there's light. So you want to like do a circular painting motion. Don't go like this. We're going to go in circles. Okay, now we'll see how this goes. By the way, we can add white. See how I'm doing this? Just lightly, okay? Because I want to give it like a texture of a light. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you just have to show the direction the light is moving.
Thank you. That's exactly the words I could not think of. You are so incredibly helpful. So there we go. I've got some. We'll get a little more paint. It's very exciting. So students, you can be working on this also. It's going to be very exciting. Tonight is your band concert. Mrs. Corver and I are going to tell you jokes while you are playing from the rafters. Let's see if we can distract you sufficiently so that you make mistakes.
I hope so.
There was once a time where Mrs. Holland, if you remember her, she went on mat leave last year, so you might not, but sweet Mrs. Holland stole a student's music just before he was supposed to play. It was great fun watching him frantically searching while we then gave it back to him immediately. It was okay. It was a good inside joke. I think it's not the first time that this has happened.
Probably not. That's hilarious.
Perhaps there are students in my class who lose their things. No names, but the twin will let us know. Anyways, that student, no names, but we know who the student is, lost his portfolio.
Oh!
Well, not really. I stole it off his desk.
Oh, okay.
And I hid it. It was great fun.
That's fantastic.
And then we snuck it back onto his desk. I don't think he knew I took it until now.
Oh, True Confessions with Mrs. Foley.
True Confessions, indeed. Students, how's this looking?
It looks awesome.
Looks like it has some depth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so glad I picked an easy painting. Actually, it's not that easy. This is a challenge for my art abilities. Remember, you need to be holding it like this. How long have we been filming, Mrs. Corver?
Just over 13 minutes.
Oh, we're not doing too bad.
No.
I bet we could finish this in 20 maybe.
I think so.
And then we'll get sushi for dinner.
Yes.
What are you going to order to eat?
Yeah.
Because you probably can't eat the raw fish, can you?
Which is very sad.
That's very sad. I will be eating all raw fish.
Good. You should. Enjoy it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Because I can.
For me, yes.
I will. But I won't make fun of you as I do it.
It's okay. You can.
No, I won't.
Mr. Corber does, so.
Oh, Mr.
Yeah.
Corver.
Yeah, but I'll get California rolls and avocado rolls and.
Oh, that sounds like a good choice.
It's okay. Yeah.
Have you ever had ramen?
Like the noodles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, so I hear that's a very popular thing because I hear about ramen very often. So I'm going to try having some on Saturday.
Ooh, where are you gonna go?
I'm not sure. My friends who are experts in eating ramen are going to be taking me. Last time they took me out, we had crab and duck at Dynasty Chinese Food in Vancouver, which was very good. Yes, it was very classy and yeah, very exciting. That crab was $106. It was the most expensive crab in the world. They brought it to me and he was alive.
Oh my.
Yes, it was very exciting. It was a live crab. I poked it to make sure it was living. Okay, now by the way, children, notice I am painting the sides a little bit, okay, because I don't want white sides because white sides look silly. Here we go. Yeah, so back to the crab. It was quite delicious. We ate Sebastian the crab, or Sebastian a lobster.
think he was a lobster, but you know, that's fine.
Well, you know,
crustacean.
They had the crustacean. The crustacean got eaten. He's very tasty.
Yeah, crab is really good.
Crab is very good. You probably can't eat that either, can you?
I don't know. I need to look into that before the Christmas party.
Oh, yes. The staff Christmas party, guys. It is the best food in the world.
Mm-hmm.
We have so many crab legs. We eat crab forever. But it's really important that you, this is not painting, by the way, that you use a lot of, what is that called? Hand lotion before you go. So I always have dry hands. And so then when I'm trying to pick apart the crab, the oil or maybe it's the butter, whatever it is in the crab, burns your hands. Yeah, so you gotta maximize the crab eating by moisturizing your hands. Okay, what do you think? Does that look all right? There's a couple little white spots. I think I might actually add a little more white. So if you look at this one, see how there's like some lighter stuff there and there? Like it's a little lighter. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of that. I think that might be helpful. So maybe I'll just use this brush. Do you like my mess?
I do like it.
It's okay. Art is messy. Sometimes it does not work the first time. Sometimes you spill paint on yourself. This is fine.
It's true.
Happy accidents. Right?
That's exactly
Just
it.
like Bob Ross.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I've got a little bit of white. Oh boy, here we go. See how this goes. I'm taking a risk. Oh yeah, there we go. Uh-oh, I hear a vacuum.
I do too.
Hopefully they realize that there's a big sign that says filming in progress.
I hope so.
If not, well,
then you'll hear the vacuum, children.
there. Does that make it look more like a sun? Or like a light?
Yep. That looks
Pretty good.
awesome.
Okay, I'll just do a little bit up there. Good. Now, maybe we'll let this sit. Maybe you can zoom in on that for a moment. Teachers, pause. This is eventually what your thing needs to look like. And then we'll move on in a minute when it's dry. Okay, I guess we should keep going. Here we are. All right, students, we're back. Exceptional painting so far. High five a neighbor and say, way to create. All right, good work. So it's usually best if your thing that you're painting has some time to dry before you add your tree. I don't think we have a lot of time to do that, so we're just gonna kind of go with it and see what happens. So now we're gonna have to be brave because we're gonna have to use very confident brush strokes to do our tree. So, I mean, you don't really want to mess this up too much, so you're gonna want to kind of take your time. Let's see, there's 1 across, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's 9. I might do less depending on how big. Okay, I'm gonna use a smaller brush. I think I'm gonna use this brush, this guy, because he's littler. And I'm just gonna go up here a little bit, and then I'm gonna go across, and then thicker across. I think I can do this. Maybe just check it out, see how it goes. Oh yeah, I can for sure do this. Okay. Do you believe in me? I believe in me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to use the regular green to start. Or should I add a little color? What do you think, Mrs. Corver? Should I add some black or white to it? It's got white in there.
It does have some dark in it.
It does.
Yeah.
Maybe I will add a bit of black.
Okay.
I did bring some, just in case. By the way, I think these are all like the colors that you use to mix and make all the other colors. Pretty sure. All right, Mr. Bath just responded about my question. Ooh, that's a lot of black. Maybe too much, but that's fine. About where the video cameras went. Good thing Mrs. Corver had space on her phone, guys, or we would not have this video. Because my phone is a little too full of pictures. How come you have so many gigs? You got a big phone?
We got a big phone.
Wait, so how many? You have 130?
132, I think, was the phone size. And I mean, it's a little bit less with all the apps and stuff on it, but
Yeah, that's amazing.
That was the one on the Black Friday sale.
You are the best. Okay, this looks much better.
Yeah.
So guys, we're gonna add a little bit of black to our green so that it looks more like tree green instead of like a little, like a child's painting green color. Does that make sense? Or like boring green. Here we go. So, deep breath. I will do this. I can do this. Just a little bit. So we're just gonna go up. Okay, so remember, not totally in the center, just a little bit to the left. Pick your spot and go up. Okay, then notice how it's thin there. I'm gonna use sideways brush. Okay, And then I'm gonna gradually turn it, well, I'll just show you. Okay, so I'm gonna start about here, and I'm gonna go across. Here we go. There we go. Pretty good. Then I'm gonna go back here, get some paint. And now I want a thicker brush, and I wanna go kind of up and down. Oh boy. Maybe a little too thick, but that's okay. It's the bottom of the tree. It'll be fine. Okay, then I'm gonna go up a bit. Oh yeah, good idea. Move that paintbrush so it doesn't get all over you. And then, oh yes, you're the best. Then I'm gonna go up. This is so scary, but I'm gonna do it. Oh my, this is hard. Don't judge me, children. I'm doing my best. Okay, and then up again. I think I might be going too high, but that's fine. We'll just do as many as we have space for. Down a bit. Okay, and then up. Thank you for holding the paints.
Oh, you're welcome.
Difficult. So I have a lot of room there. I might just try and like make it a thick branch. Oh yeah, that's okay. And here, a little thicker. There we go. I think that looks a bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So where am I? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I just need to go over. Oh, it's actually okay. All right, here we go. I'm sure that was inspiring, right, children?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's actually okay. We're doing this. And then we're going to start getting a little smaller and up a bit. And the tiniest little bit of up. Right there.
Yay! That looks awesome.
Thank you. It's very exciting. All right, so now I'm just going to fix these up so they look even. Be very careful. Take your time. Be focused. And be confident. Whatever you do, it's meant to be that way. Come back. Don't go. Should you ever need ideas for painting, feel free to check out Pinterest.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably follow my boards. Grade 7 art. Okay, I think that's pretty good. This one looks a little, maybe I can fix that up a bit. I don't know, looks a little wimpy, but no tree is perfect. I could show you my Christmas tree. It's quite funny looking. Mr. Foley isn't necessarily the biggest fan of the Christmas trees I like to choose. Oh, there, that looks a little less
good.
lopsided. Yeah. Right, you can just adjust your branches after. I think I'm pretty happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
This has been very fun. Okay, next we need to do the star. Okay, I think I'm going to keep using, thank you, this little brush. How are we doing for time, by the way? We need to order sushi soon, so I'm gonna go fast. Oh, and they're students. They know we're filming. Okay, we'll let them sneak by. Can you let them come in, but don't put them on the video?
Yeah.
All right, students are going to make a quick appearance. They're very excited.
We
They know
will
we're
zoom
filming.
in on the Christmas tree so far while yours dries.
Oh yeah, good idea. Well, yeah, why don't you do that? Well, I let them in. You're the best. Here we are. Hello, gents. Can you come in? You can't be on camera. Off you go. Go meet me.
Can we get shout outed?
Shout outed? No shout outed this time. Okay, fine. It is Yoshi and Nate. Goodbye.
Yeah!
Did you forget your band stuff?
Yeah.
Ah!
Hello.
Good shout out. Bye bye. See you
Bye.
later. See
Go
you
and
at.
subscribe, Josh TGY.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Nate is amazing.
Close the door. See you later. Oh, they love YouTube. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Corver. That looks amazing. I mean, like the picture that you were
Well, of course.
hovering
Yes.
on. Yes, yes. Like you did a great job holding the camera.
Oh, thank you.
So steady. All right. Here we go. I'm almost ready. So students, in case you're wondering what I'm doing over here, I mixed some white in with my yellow because I think that just yellow does not look awesome. Okay, now we're gonna make a star. Ooh. So it's probably good if you like wait a couple minutes. Be really careful not to touch the green with your yellow or it'll get a little messy. I don't know if my normal way of making stars will work, but I'm gonna try. So normally when I do a star, I like to go up. We're gonna try this because I'm not very good at it. Up, good. And then down. And then a diagonal line. And then a line across. And then another line like this. Okay, now that I've got my basic star outline,
Yay.
I'm gonna add to it to make it a little bulkier. Thank you, Mrs. Corver. I always feel so encouraged when I'm working with you.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yes, yes, it's wonderful. Oh, you can hear the students we let in.
Mm-hmm.
They're very excited.
Very loud.
Indeed. Grade 7s. Filled with life and joy. Here we are. Ooh, that's a very long star leg, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who says stars are all the same size?
Nobody.
Maybe a little more. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, this is so fun. Isn't painting fun, guys? Okay. That's probably pretty good for our example.
Mm-hmm.
And next, we're going to add some tiny little Christmas balls. Now, you can decide what color you like. I don't really even know what color that is. It's kind of like off-whitey yellow. What does it look like to you?
I would say off-whitey yellow.
Yeah, so
Looks
I'm
like
gonna
white and yellow.
maybe I'm gonna add a little bit of white to my paint to make this lighter. Then I'm also gonna add white, actually I just realized, to my tree to make it look like there's some snow on it. So we'll do that with a small brush. How many minutes are we at now? We're at 20?
You're at 28.
No way! Oh! Well, good thing sushi's not far away.
No, exactly.
We're almost done.
Wonderful.
We're almost there. We're almost gonna eat food. We got started a little late, so it's not really helping.
We did. Mrs. Corver's baby brain forgot that her phone had storage in it.
Yep, it does have storage. Mrs. Foley wishes she had storage. Okay, here we go. So, I'm just gonna add a little bit of white onto some of my tree here. So, just a little bit. Just a little bit. So it looks like there's some snow. Need a little more. Thank you. Okay. So you kind of want to like blend this. Don't put huge amounts, and if you have some, just like mix it in after. Gives it a little more texture and depth and all those things. Right? I know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Teach all those things in art.
Oh, good. There we go. It's probably pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little more over here. Okay. Just gonna borrow some of that. Okay. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now that I have a little bit of white, I'm gonna steal some yellow from here I'm gonna mix it in with my white. And this is the color of what my Christmas balls will be. What do you think, Mrs. Corver? Good idea?
I think that's perfect.
Okay, and then we'll do some white snowflakes and we're done. So,
Yay.
here we go. We got one over here. One over here. Do you mind holding the paint again?
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much. See, imagine if I was doing this with just myself and not you.
That'd be too hard.
And it'd be so boring.
Oh yeah.
Who would I talk to?
Yourself. The students listening.
I guess so. Oh, I got some green in there. Ooh, just try and brush it away. Good enough. Okay, good. Oops, there was wet green paint. Don't worry, guys. Happy accidents happen all the time. There we go. Okay. Get a little of that. Where's the next one? Right here. This is why we let our paint dry. But we're not doing that like Mrs. Corver and I, because we don't have time. We need to order sushi and eat before this band concert, which means we need to move fast because we are running out of time and we need dinner. Baby Corver needs some food.
Baby Corver gets hungry very fast.
Indeed, because he's growing.
Mm-hmm.
I have like grade 7 students. I think they get hangry.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
students? Okay, so now I need one over here. Please remember, you don't need to use my color choice for your Christmas decorations. Maybe I'll go up here. Good. And one here. Oh, there's a little bit of green in there. That's okay. It's natural.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And one more up here. Do you think it needs one here? Maybe just a little guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lovely. So we have our tree. We have the Christmas balls. Now we need the snow. So I'm going to use this side of the paintbrush and I'm going to add white. I'm just going to put dots all over the place. It's probably lots. Okay, so you're going to use this end of your paintbrush. You're literally going to take it. You're going to do dots, dot, dot. It's very difficult. So hard. But I'm also looking at my picture so I can see about where they are put here. Maybe I'm not actually paying that much attention. I'm just gonna put them everywhere.
I would.
Forget that. I think I'm capable of putting snowflakes on my painting,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you are too. Okay. What do you think?
I love it.
Done?
Mm-hmm.
All right, there you go, students. Make yours look like this, or some version of it. Woo-woo. And thank you for coming to grade 7 art class. See you later. Bye-bye.